So Tuesday evening, home from work. Have a bit of a cold. Everyone seems to have a cold these days. The entire office is full of sniffles. And other than that, there's just work. This weekend would have been great for an adventure of some kind, but I was basically home with a cold. Lots of just home, relaxing, making soup, eating soup, watching movies. I want to get out more. Anyways, I rearranged my apartment over New Year's. Everything's cleaner. It's hard to tell on the video. Getting to cleaning underneath things, behind things. And I know my desk doesn't look necessarily that clean, but there's an organization to this mess. It's only a few things, actually. I guess the one exciting thing I did Sunday, or semi-exciting thing, exciting, just enjoyable. I had these two girls I met at a party for a girl who was leaving Japan. I should start this a little further back. A while ago at a party I met two really nice girls who were doing international studies at a university that's up in the mountains in western Japan, and one of them invited me to the other's going away party. The second girl, Miyuki, she's now in Thailand. Spoke to her a few minutes ago online. The second time that I actually met her was at her goodbye party, and their group of friends, it's just a great group of people, really nice. Everyone had traveled someplace. Everyone had at least studied a little bit of another language. Most people had some passable English or French or Spanish or something, and everyone had been someplace, which was really cool. It just makes it fun to talk to people. I meet so many people in Japan who've been to Guam, or they've been to Bali, or they've been to Korea, and all for a weekend trip or a 3-day trip, and just haven't traveled that far. So they have a lot of questions about the outside, the outside world, the other countries out there, and other experiences. But a lot of times they don't have as much, feedback, insight. They don't. Their questions are often the same. But the discussion was just more in depth with with all these girls who were there. It was mostly girls. And two of the girls I met at the party, who actually live in my building, are both really nice. One of them is leaving for France tomorrow, so I invited the two of them up. My girlfriend came by, and the four of us did yakiniku here. Just took a hot plate, set it on the table here, just had raw meats and vegetables, and cooked rice and a little bit of salad, and you cook the meats on the hot plate. And, it's just a nice tradition that everything is done together, and everyone's it draws out the process. It's not quite like having a multiple course meal, but it's similar in a way. It draws things out, and you have the next round of meats, and you're never eating a lot at one time, and there's lots of time to talk in between, which is really nice. And that's, work is crazy. It's work. It's hard not to get bogged down in work. Most people are fairly tired. It's been pretty stressful. Things in the company have been very busy, and then with everyone getting sick, it's hard not to feel kind of sluggish at work. So, enjoying my time at home so much more. Other than that, actually, over the weekend while I was sick, I was watching some great videos online. TED.com, if you haven't heard of it. Recommended to me by my mother. I think Technology, Education, and Design is what it's called, or is what it stands for. And speeches by some of the most interesting people in the world, all great professors and public speakers and specialists in their fields, and just their little talks on things. It's kind of like YouTube, but everything's good. I don't know. So, I suggest it to anyone who's out there. That's it. I'm going to change out of my suit, make some dinner, and relax for a bit. Back to the grind this week. Alright, we had a 3-day weekend. It still feels like it's back to the grind. Felt like a long time, which was also good. Okay.